Bam, grand rising everybody. T-NocK here with Source Shield. We'll start this walk off with a nice little visual there. I zoom in, but I can't zoom in on this director's cut. Anyways, let's get this walk going. I'm a little bit from the house, a couple minutes into it. Ooh, it's a little cold, but I'm on a sizzling walk, getting my morning walk in. Kids are getting ready for school, and whoa! And I decided, hey, you know what? We got this run coming up. I do with my kids at their school once a year. It's the revolutionary run. The first year I did it, I don't want to say it was a bad idea, but it was kind of a bad idea. The timing, it was right after work. Well, unfortunately, I get off of work at 7 a.m. and I forgot we had a 10K. I didn't really know what a 10K was. It's just like a little over 6 miles, I guess. So on my Monday morning, which is Saturday morning, 7 a.m., I go straight from work boots and Carhartt pants straight into some jogging pants, running shoes, and I'm running the whole thing. I made it though, no nap. I had a cookie before, and it seemed to work. It gave me enough energy. But we completed it, man. I had like a little bit over 8-minute miles, and I'm really not any type of jogger. I had bad shin splints, but I realized after the fact I was due because I was overweight. I was a matrix potato, 260 pounds, trying to jog. Woo, them shins are just screaming for mercy. Help me out, man. So we had to. Anyways, I'm on a morning walk, sizzling walk. Heck, here, let me, I could swap screens there. There we go. If I want to show you something. Beautiful property out here. Not mine, but definitely makes for a beautiful walk. It's a little chilly out here, we're not gonna lie, folks. A little chilly, but we're out here. I'm gonna get my cardio in. I'm not only thinking about doing a revolutionary run. Oh, there's a nice house out there, but man, look at that. Let's just take a moment. I'll let that car pass, being friendly. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. I don't ever really look this way when I go on my walk, especially this time of day. I usually wait to go afterwards. I could stand here, breathe in that air, do a little bit of sun gazing, wake up that pineal gland, boom, start the day off right. Looks like we got another walker up here. I'm not talking Walking Dead. But not only am I thinking about doing this run with the kids, I'm going to do the what is it, the 3-mile one. Is that the 5K? I forget. Morning, the 5K one with the kiddos. But I'm also thinking about doing, and hear me out, this is intimidating, just like posting this video is intimidating, doing these lap chats, face all over the internet, hitting millions of people. You know it's gonna happen. This change is bringing out them light warriors, those who actually do stuff, make a difference, better themselves, and in return spread that vibe. I guess that's summed up in a nutshell. But back to what I was trying to get at. Not only am I doing this run at the end of March, I'm also thinking about doing a natural bodybuilding tournament. Over the course of 5 years. Ooh, look at sun right there, giving me those light codes, giving me that energy. Thinking about doing this natural men's physique show, 40 over novice. I've never stepped on stage and flexed muscles, showed off striations. I've never done that, never even had that. I had some muscle underneath my bloat. Maybe a lot of you can relate. I see a lot of that around here. Guys wearing really tight shirts, squeezing around their fat. Yeah, that was me a long time ago, thinking I had to build. Little did I know there was a lot more to it, a lot more diet and a lot more self-reflection. And to be honest with whoever's listening, a lot more spirituality had to be incorporated into my day-to-day, but that didn't happen until I decided to clean my diet up, my vessel, my organs. It all coincides with the mindset, and the mindset when it was in check led me to spirituality. That's just the facts for me, for my personal journey. And I'm on my 5th year. So I encourage anybody out there watching this, if you don't think walks like this have any importance on achieving goals, you'd be surprised. Because I view this as active meditations, okay? Active meditations. And you really gotta be aware of what you're listening to. I know people like to throw an earbud in, boom, listen to some gangster rap or something, or mumble rap, or something that's quote unquote gets them pumped up, motivating. That's cool and all, but what's your intention behind the music? Get pumped up to do whatever it is. Even that is hindering. You know, slap some 528 hertz in your ear. There's others out there. I saw a 396. They got 777s. You can look them up, whatever is to your liking, whatever suits your mood. My intentions were to calm the mind while being active, if that makes sense to you. It worked for me. That's the best I can describe it. So let's say I put some 528 in there, 432 hertz music, boom. Set it on repeat and get my walk in. It's about 2 miles. I tried to get it around 16-minute miles. I was so shocked at what I would think about, what I'd meditate on. All that monkey chatter, all the BS that riddles people throughout the day of just nonsense. All those thoughts that aren't yours rushing into your mind. Eliminated. But it takes time, just like anything at practice. You have to practice it. And believe it or not, I had to practice meditations, meaning I had to do them every day. And if I'm being completely honest, like usual, here we'll get you that sun. Ooh, it smells good out here too. Someone's got a fire going. Beautiful. Wow. I never used to enjoy these walks like this, like looked around. I just viewed it as a chore at first. Like, I gotta get in shape. Where was I? I had to really practice on meditations. Like I said, clean vessel, which is a clean diet, exercise, being active, and the intentions behind all of these actions. And in my meditations, daily, mind you, it took about 10 to 12 minutes for all that chatter in my mind to subside. That's what I found out. I couldn't just sit down, start my breathing techniques, and, you know, there I went to a nice meditation. Oh, here, let's get this. I feel like I'm depriving the viewers of a beautiful sunrise. Beautiful properties out here. You know, people respect what they got out here. That's what I like to see. Like-minded people keeping up on their property. You know, that says a lot. I'm a man of organization, and it goes so far. It tells you a lot about someone, in my opinion. It's a level of responsibility. They say OCD. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. How do you think the pyramids were built? Huh? It wasn't with people that didn't care about perfection, didn't care about organization. Think about it. You had to have people with that laser vision. They knew, hey, something's out of alignment here. It's not symmetrical. What's going on? You know, just being honest. You had to have those perfectionists to build something like that. Period. back to the meditations. I'm actually on a time limit here. I got to get these kids to school so I can sit here and lollygag. But hey, my legs are pumping. Trust me. Face is starting to get cold. I mean, it's turning my hair white. Look how cold it is. That's from years of stressing out. Man, I'm only 42. Look at that. Look like an old badger. It's all good. Don't let looks fool you. Looks could be deceiving. You got a shredded light warrior underneath all this stuff. Anyways, back to the meditations. It took about 10 to 12 minutes for all that monkey chatter to stop in my mind, because I have so many things going on in my personal life. Plus I'm on a time schedule, 2 naps a day, you know, got to work at night. So between my 2 naps, I got to get in a lot. I mean, I'm a man of completion. I like to complete stuff. So small window of opportunity to get all my to-dos done. And my health, not only physical, but spiritual and mental, those all come, boom, right there with my kids, my family. And I would like to combine them, but you know, my kids are almost 18. They got their interests. They're great kids. But my meditations, back to that for the 3rd time. I had to really focus. And after about 12 minutes, whew, I don't know if you see that breath, but after about 12 minutes, those voices, I don't even say voices, just chatter. That's all it was, chatter. Hey, let's get this property up. Would stop. It would subside. And then I got down to the meat and potatoes. We got down to the meat and potatoes after that. And sometimes I liked what the topics were, and others said, "Oh, we're going down this road, huh? All right, God." And here we go. Sometimes I'd leave the meditations in tears of joy, and others were not of joy. And the ones that were bad, don't get me wrong, they were good at the same time. What do you mean, T-NocK? What do you mean? They were good at the same time because there were issues I had to address. There were issues I had to find closure on. Had to shut the book on those topics. Assess the situations. Have I grown from that Tony to where I have these bad emotions about when I reminisce? Have I grown since then? That's pretty much what Source was getting at. And when you answer wholeheartedly and honestly, and you know you put the work in, and you've risen above those times of shame and regret, whatever it is in your life, when you answer God in those meditations, have you risen up past that? Are you over that? Are you that same person? And when you can answer those appropriately and honestly, the feeling is tremendous. And then it's on to the next. And so for 5 years, these walks, active meditation walks, lap chats for the community, plus meditation, every single day. I've said it before in the last video I posted. It was a Source Shield update. I said, what did I say? Now I'm losing my mind. I'd have to look back on that. That's a big error, big fail. I had it right on top of my head. Anyways, I'll have to correct that in an edit or something. You just got to apply this every single day. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, dawned on me. I said Spirituality is not a part-time job. Oh, there's those cactus that got me. I don't know if you see these bad boys. They're looking straight at me. They're looking straight at, man, they are looking aggressive. Man, look at that. Oh, they remember me. Say, hey, give me a hug. No thanks. I took the video down. It was an old lap chat video. I was walking by that bad boy. I had my sweat rag. I was just, had a good pace, keeping it going, like, yeah, heck yeah. Well, I didn't know that my sweat rag brushed across some of them spikes, those cacti paddles with the thorns. Well, I went to go wipe the brow shortly after, and Source must have had my back, because when I lifted that thing up to my face, I saw the thorns in my sweat rag, a little gleam, a little sunlight glistening off of them. Just shing. I said, oh, what is this? I looked down, it was just riddled with those cactus spikes. I would have just plopped those right in my face. Just, oh man. Anyways, they did end up getting wedged in my finger, and that took a couple weeks to get out. That was horrible. I'd say even more than a couple weeks. It was like a month. I had to poke. There's like a little pocket of infection in there. I'm not gonna get into detail, but I ended up healing from it. But whoo, it left old T-NocK scratching his head and a little intimidated by them bad boys. You know, they just sit there, so you have to kind of run into them for them to do any damage, and that's exactly what I did. Where the heck those cacti come from? Anyways, we're about, I want to say, halfway done. Hopefully I make it back in time. But yeah, spirituality is not a part-time job. That's where that little hiccup was back there. It's every day. Every day. What do you mean every day? What do you do? What does a spiritual person do every day? Well, that varies on the person, right? If I had it my way, I'd be in the forest, you know, meditating on a rock or something a couple times a day while I get my stuff done, check out nature. I mean, if it's a beach scene, that's self-explanatory. Take a walk on the beach barefoot, have the sun hitting you, waves crashing. All that is relaxing. And if you live in a neighborhood, you got cars flying by you, spitting out the window at you, well, you can still find meditation here, active meditation. I enjoy it. It's just busy hour. Everybody going to their matrix job. I'll be doing that tomorrow night. I got tonight off. First time I took a Friday off in a long time. Had to use a vacation day, of course, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. But I just got to keep on trucking, keep being an example to my sons, to my friends, to my family, you know, even to my coworkers. There's a couple coworkers there that I've seen improvement as far as their health goes. You know, and it brings me joy. And I see the struggles they have. You know, when they hit a plateau, or, you know, they mess up on a weekend or two. I've been there. Been there plenty of times. But can you fight through that? That's where the old you has to just end. Where you keep having these hiccups, where you keep going, I'll do it on Monday, or you know, I'll start next week, just this weekend. You know, those are the decisions that have to be eliminated in order for change to happen. We got some road construction up here. I used to do this too. Oh, they got a bobcat. I had a shovel. Yeah, I think I'm joking. Should see me split wood, bust granite rock up. We've got some high traffic here, but you're gonna stick around with T-NocK. People looking at me like, look at this guy. That's right. This requires no fuel. Free will and God's source, still trucking. What? Blowing through stop signs at this pace. Here's this bog coming up. I was in another Lab Chats video. I already smell that. Man. Whoo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We used to smell this in the creeks. There's some bamboo. Got the bamboo bog. Sometimes there's bamboo bums up in here. You gotta watch out for the bamboo bums. Oh yeah. They sneak up on you. Anyways, I figured I'd get this lap chat in. Sorry for the noise. Oh well. I'm getting my message out. These energies that have coming through, they really boosted my confidence yet again. Because I deleted a whole bunch of videos based off of fear. And that's not going to help anybody out. Who cares if people make fun of me? You know, if people sit there and want to talk crap, poke at someone who's trying to influence others, become the best version of themselves, who's in the wrong? You know, who the heck is really in the wrong? You go to other people's channels and start shaming an influencer, you know, a spiritual influencer, a wellness influencer. Who would do that? You know, I see these large people at the gym, you know, and I think of the courage it takes for these large, and I'm talking, these guys are, you know, big people. They definitely have issues and they have an eating problem. And they're at the gym. And you'll see like people lean towards one another, you know, pointing them out. It's like, well, think of the courage that takes to go to a gym when you're just completely starting from nowhere, overweight, and you know it. That's why you're in there. You know, congrats to all you, if you're watching. Hats off to you guys for going in there, because I know that's difficult. That's super difficult going in there, you know, when people are looking at you. But guess what? You got to start somewhere. And heck, you're probably an influence to others. I know when I see a large person in there dripping sweat, I'm a rip out another rep or two. They're getting at it. Why can't I? So congrats to you guys. Keep it up. Guys and gals. I'm not trying to sing out of gender here. Using it in general. Keep it up. Because I'm going to keep on doing these lap chats. Keep doing my home routine. Keep going to the gym. We're going to complete goals. I'm going to keep going that damn Matrix job every night like I have been for 17 years. You know, maybe one day it's going to happen. One day it's going to happen. We'll be free. But we're wrapping the last bend. My fingertips are just frozen. I don't even know what the temperature is out here. To me, it's just cold. Others are like, oh, this is perfect temperature. Get out of here. Get out of here, yo. It's a lot different when you got low body fat. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, we're wrapping the last bend. Hope you like this lap chats despite all of the background noise. But what can you do? It's people going to their jobs. They got stuff they got to do. I'm happy I'm just out here going on a walk. Anyways, till next time. Stay tuned. Hit the like. Don't hit it twice because it negates. Until next time, never let your light dim. T-NocK out.